when you do sports merchandise, there are two parts to the story. One is the franchise and one is playR, right? There's a CSK as a franchise and playR as the merchandising partner. What it does for CSK is that CSK is not new to the brand recall per se. They don't thrive on that, but it makes them feel closer to the fans from CSK's point of view, and from playR point of view, as a brand, it builds credibility for the brand. So, we've done 8 out of 10 IPL teams cumulatively since our inception, since the last 4 years of our inception. And I doubt if there's any other brand who's done 8 out of 10 IPL teams as a startup alone. So, there's a certain amount of validation and credibility that goes to the brand. And the brand recall, because of the IPL partnerships, is way better. People trust the brand more, and major e-coms and Q-com marketplaces. And in the retail, we are present in about 150 plus stores in one form or the other of playR. And in terms of, we see a major traction and a major growth in the online business more than the brick and mortar. Yeah, so in the tier 2, tier 3, though the brick and mortar is not that viable as of now, but in the tier 2 and the tier 3 segments, the e-com and the Q-com of the world is doing justice and ensuring that the distribution is set. So internal accruals is what we're doing, promoter shares. We are still a bootstrap company, and we don't have any external funding. However, we are open to strategic investments. As an extension, we are widening our sports base. We've introduced pickleball. We've introduced pickleball, we've introduced fitness, we're introducing swimming as a category, and we're also introducing street playR, which is a streetwear, expanding in terms of various sports. We want to be in the sports segment, we want to be in the streetwear segment, we want to encourage a healthier, meaningful life through sports. So we want sports to be a part of your day-to-day life in terms of your day-to-day fitness, and that's so a lot of what we're doing is still experimenting. A lot of what we're doing is still experimenting with newer products, with newer feel, and I think the market share is something that is a derivative of all the efforts that we put in. So we've been growing at 100% year on year, and we're looking forward to doing more. 100% growth rate year on year, but now is the time when we build the entire fundamentals. We've got our infrastructure ready, we've got everything in order. Now with the infusion of funds, external funds and all that, I think we will be able to have more clarity in terms of what is the next phase forward. So we've started a lot of work with Middle East. We did the kitting and clothing for Vivek Oberoi's league called BNW League. So we did the kitting clothing for that. We're doing some work with, like I said, Seattle Ockers in US. South Africa is another market that we want to concentrate on. So yeah, Middle East, we have put our footprints and we are there in the market. We also did the kitting and clothing for oil and gas Premier League in Dubai. So we're already there in the Middle East. South Africa and US are the next two targets.